afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Kevin Gausman gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
First pitch, 12:45.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Daniel Murphy steps in now. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's just 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. A ball and no strikes. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Lined into right, a base hit.
Batting first, the third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is past belt on down the line. A fair ball. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Hit hard, but foul. High in the air out to center field. Slater's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Down and away, ball 1. Dahl is off at first with 2 away. Outside, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Runners on the move for second. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rockies are out in front 2-0. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Wilmer Flores stands in as he looks at a called strike. These Rockies guys, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
So he sets him down swinging. Wilmer Flores sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Austin Slater comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Popped him up. Walters over to his right. 2 gone. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that now.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Story is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 1 inning in the books here. Rockies lead this one 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Posey moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 21.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. Up next, the Denver area native pitcher Kyle Freeland. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 3-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia. And he hits it hard to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, Dero. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
No problem over there for the Baby Giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 3 and the Giants nothing. Stepping into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Lifted down the line in left. Arenado in foul ground, and they can't run it down. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Nope.
Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. The bouncer to the left side. Arenado's got it. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Buster Posey is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is Slater. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping up now, David Dahl looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Leading up for the Giants, the first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Bell.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Belt is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brandon Belt is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kevin Gausman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
First delivery to him on the way. Wilmer Flores is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The pitch. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as 2nd to last in the NL. He popped out in his first trip. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. 0-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. Colorado's out in front, 3-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Garrett Hampson. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time. And that misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Soft liner towards first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So digging in now, Raimel Tapia. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit out towards second. Flores is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rockies are out in front, 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First pitch coming, here it is.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Mike Yastrzemski looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
A bouncer to the left side. Arenado has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
The third baseman,
standing in, Evan Longoria. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here now the 2-2. Loud contact by Longoria, and this one's carrying well to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot for Evan Longoria, number 302 career. And the Giants cut the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Hit weekly back to the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up Buster Posey. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tapia's in pursuit, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Murphy. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. 4th home run here in the early going, as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Up into the arcade and out of here. A solo home run there for David Dahl. Fourth home run here in the early going, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Logan Webb, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
62. Logan Webb.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 1.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Hampson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he lays off there 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Swing and a liner. And the Rockies just keep right on rolling, as this ought to be extra bases again. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
In now, Kyle Freeland, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit on the ground, and that is off the first base bag. And this is past Belt on down the line, a fair ball. And they won't get an out from this, as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Now batting.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. That's lifted the other way out to left. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 9 men. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Brandon.
First delivery to him on the way. Brandon Belt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As it's grounded sharply to first. And Murphy will just take this one himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Trevor Cahill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in, Daniel Murphy trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Daniel Murphy.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Struck him out. Ready now, Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Let's go, Giants.
From the stretch.
Let's go, Giants.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now back.
Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, and at this point of the game I think it's clear that the
center fielder, Austin Slater.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short.
Story brings it in.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 8.
So the leadoff man retired now for Hunter Pence. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
1-1.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
The second baseman, number 1.
First offering on its way. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Tony Walters. Fouled away. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Kyle Freeland, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Sean Anderson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. On a line to shortstop.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1.
Get down 21. Let's get him down right here. 8-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Soft liner to the right side. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. James Pazos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pazos has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And he falls behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 28.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up.
Nolan Arenado.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Hence is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The right fielder.
Digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? David Dahl, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Pablo Sandoval will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Giants. Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
In there, strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it as Tapia makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Jondo Gustave enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Yandel Gustave.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. On the ground to third. Longoria's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting. Number 1.
Digging in, Garrett Hampson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Catcher.
Into the box now, Tony Walters. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Liner towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Tyler Naquin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Tyler Naquin.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball. One. Ian Desmond will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first base. Number 20, Ian Desmond.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. 2 out with the man at first. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. Rockies lead it 8-1. Ian Desmond will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now catching, number 20, Ian.
Scott Oberg takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
45, Scott Oberg.
Digging in once again, Austin Slater starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single.
The right fielder, number 8.
Now batting, Hunter Pence. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Hampson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
1 out and a runner on second base. And another foul ball. Dom Nunez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Freeland wins his 3rd of the season. Kevin Gossman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by firesalegames.com. So just shop our website, firesalegames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. firesalegames.com.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.